Is it okay to take amoxicillin with prednisone? Hi, I'm Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist, and I personally just took the last dose of amoxicillin for my prescription for my ear infection. And so you might be wondering, can you take the combination together? And yes, the combination is okay to take together, but it depends on what you're taking it for. So if you're taking it for an ear infection, should you be taking prednisone and amoxicillin? Generally, prednisone is not a good idea when taken for ear infections, specifically otitis media. It's just not necessary for inner ear infections. Typically, it's just antibiotics and ibuprofen or Tylenol to help with the pain. The prednisone generally doesn't confer any additional benefit and does confer more side effects. Prednisone is known to have more side effects than any other drug. Things like insomnia, weight gain, moon face, osteoporosis, heart disease, and on and on. And so you don't want to have to take prednisone if you don't have to. Other common reasons somebody might take amoxicillin and prednisone include a tooth infection. So if you're having a tooth infection and there's a lot of swelling and inflammation around it, it is common to take amoxicillin with prednisone. And the dose depends on your dentist, how bad the inflammation is, things like that. And finally, prednisone is often taken along with amoxicillin for sinus infection. And I've personally had to take amoxicillin for sinus infections and the prednisone, and theoretically the combination of the two helps decrease the bacteria and the inflammation in the sinus areas and make the sinus infection go away. But often it's not enough, and sometimes the prednisone is not given alongside the amoxicillin, and sometimes it's not amoxicillin, but it's augmentin, which is a combination of amoxicillin and another ingredient to make the amoxicillin a little better for the resistant bacteria. So the moral of the story here is that prednisone and amoxicillin is a common combination of medications for infections like ear infections, sinus infections, and tooth infections. And if you have been given it, it's okay to take the combination, and it's best to do whatever you can to prevent side effects by either taking a probiotic like Florajen to go along with your amoxicillin. You take it when you're not taking the amoxicillin. So when I personally do this, I take the amoxicillin in the morning, take this at lunch, take amoxicillin at bedtime. And that's how my prescription was written, was 2 in the morning and 2 at bedtime. But you might be taking it 3 times a day. And so it's a little harder to fit this in when you're not having amoxicillin. But you can definitely start taking it after your last dose of amoxicillin to help build back up your gut bacteria. And so Florajen is specifically designed for antibiotic side effects. So I've personally been experiencing a whole bunch of them, and I'm excited to replenish my gut by taking the Florajen along with it. And usually you can get this in the pharmacy behind the counter. They keep it in the refrigerator. And if you're not feeling better after your last dose of your amoxicillin and prednisone, definitely reach out to your doctor, because either you might need longer doses or you might have the wrong antibiotic for your infection. And if you found this video helpful, please like it and comment below whether the combination was helpful for you. Signing off as Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.